Hey, bless well morning for those listening month time, afternoon for the afternoon people. I low key been MIA for the past couple of days, and I see controversy has arisen yet again. So if anyone, if it's okay with anybody, can I get a quick synopsis of what's happening and how we proceeding forward as a culture with the current findings?
Woo child. Okay, buckle up, Rock. Okay. So, first of all, this young brother,
Your phone messing up, Cam.
I'm about to say you and the NutriBully.
So, from what I gather right now, sorry, until Cam gets her mic together, a couple of niggas decided to go through the trenches and they were not financially equipped to take the trip. Once they got to the trenches, once they got there and they got stuck in the storm through the choices they made, whether they chose to take their girlfriend or stay an extra night or rely on the league to pay for them. League, when I say league, I mean Achilles, because this was his event. They then made those choices, and now some of them are still stuck in New York, or currently en route to getting back from New York from rapping this week on a tryout card in New York. Then to find out that the tryout card was then going to be used as footage in a reality show. So, um, Casanova held space to try to gather some money, and I guess, you know, other people were trying to help out the situation. Skull came in and she let everybody know this is a thing that this person does, that this is not the first time that they do this. This is a behavior and this is a constant behavior. They also chose to divulge that they live in their car with their children and their wife, and then they chose to bring their wife with them, knowing that they're already in a fucked up situation, knowing on top of this, coupled this with the snowstorm that is happening in the Northeast currently. So they made choices to drive and depend on the league and depend on another man to take care of them while they were in another state.
Wait, I
I
got
DM'd
wait.
you. I
First of all,
DM'd you, boo. You going when you see the name, you gonna be like, I DM'd you.
Sco,
Okay.
Sco, please
I
check your
I
DM.
got a
Sco.
couple of questions, concerns, and comments. First of all, then where the hell was the kids at? Like, wait, what car was they
I,
sitting in when they went
I
to the
don't
fucking
know.
Texas event?
I
Like,
heard that the children were there, and then somebody Farrah corrected me. She said no, the children weren't there. But I'm gonna just say
so they put
this.
them in a
Let me
different
just
car.
tell you this, Rock. This is something that shit. I got a phone call from another battle rapper about this at 2 in the morning. So this is like a cultural. This was a big ass thing. Apparently, I didn't wasn't in the spaces, so I didn't see. You know what I'm saying? I just got filled in, and I just started following the trail. But we, as grown people, have to do better for taking care of ourselves. No matter what somebody says, I don't care. I like unless you have a contract with somebody.
Hello.
You in the blender? You okay? Yes, okay. Yeah, Casanova, I don't know what inbox you hit, but I just hit your inbox. And Rockley, I just hit yours too. But
Girl, I just seen it.
exactly. Exactly.
Like, see, okay, cause I'm not the most
Sco, I just messaged this
Y'all
page
can
that
hear
you talking
me.
to from right
yeah, I can
now.
hear you.
All right. So unless it's under contract, Rock, you can't trust and take people's word for face value. And some people are not, their intentions are not, you know what I'm saying, well intended for the battler. Like I said earlier, I said Momula had an event and there was other events that were canceled due to the weather. Why wouldn't they cancel this? Because it was a
Right,
money grab. This
right.
wasn't under intentions to give niggas shots.
But
Sorry.
okay, I see it multiple. But I see multiple things being true at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so as far as like the battler go, like what responsibility falls on them as an individual? Just as a full functioning adult at my young at my good old ripe age of 26, I'd say I would never travel anywhere without having a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G, include the rest of the alphabet. You feel what I'm saying? I would never allow myself to go to a place that I either A, can't afford to be in, or B, can't afford to leave. Really, really, truthfully, both. But damn sure if I can't afford to leave there. Um, you know, I feel like people just genuinely prioritize battle rap and put it on such a pedestal that I just personally can't fathom. I mean, respectfully, y'all have seen me make a clear choices. publicly. Y'all have seen my choices that I made. Like, I'm not putting battle rap over the livelihood, the safety and security of my old lady and my children. I'm sorry, I just never gave a fuck about a rap enough. And then especially like I don't I'm not even justifying to compromise yourself for any stage. I don't give a fuck if it was a smack debut in Bora Bora. Like if my personal life isn't set and taken care of, there's no I the only way I could take an opportunity like that is if that opportunity could help me get out of the situation I'm currently in. Like if it's not gonna help get me out of it,
Thank you.
or
And ain't no
even make
tryout
it
finna
worse,
help
it's
you. Ain't
crazy.
no tryout finna help no nigga get out no situation in their car. Every battle rapper know what a tryout is. Like, come on now, we not doing that.
Exactly.
Like,
If I'm also not mistaken, like slap the shit on me when I'm wrong. Like you had to pay to try out for that. So it's like so that goes to the point on how was niggas expecting of the league to help them or reimburse them in some way, shape, or form when I know I'm not tripping. I seen when they said you had to pay to try out. I've heard it with my own two ears. Like you had to pay some type of money in order to try out.
well,
I know because nigga asked me, and I was like, respectfully, I'm not about to pay to try out on a league that was about to book me and willing to pay me. Like that don't make no sense.
yeah, like you're
Do
basically.
y'all believe him when he said that he was guaranteed a contract that night, or if he did that, they were going to get contracts? I
What I
think it said for
believe
six
is,
hundred.
from what I heard in the space out of Easy Mouth, because I don't do no unless it come out the person mouth. From what I understand, he said he was low key gonna go ahead and push the nigga through him and another nigga because he had heard him and he kind of liked it or whatever. But it wasn't promised that it was no contract or it was no monies that was given. It was just the fact of the tryouts of the niggas who was trying out.
Mhm.
He low key was just gonna get pushed through. They ain't say shit about no money. It was just like we really fuck with you. We like how you rap type shit. You come into the tryout, you fuck on, you know what I'm saying? I low key want to push you and this other nigga on through this motherfucker type shit. It was never no I'm gonna give you some bread if you come to the tryout and we decide to pick you. It wasn't one of those situations.
Yeah, that's what I would assume as well. I know like a couple of different leagues have done tryout cards and of the sort. And I mean, they people like leagues should be knowing what people that they want. So I wouldn't be surprised if he would have been like, hey, if you do good, I got you. Right. But even saying I got you is such a blanket statement because you got me in what? Like
Right. In
bookings,
battles, you
in
got me
battles,
in
like
promo, you
looks,
got me
like
in like what do you have
you got
me
me
in?
in a venue for free. Like I
Right,
don't know.
like
What do you
what is
got?
it? Yeah, thank you. Like, and then everybody was on Achilles' heels, but my thing, no pun it. But anyway,
Ha bars.
but anyway, but I wasn't feeling it, which is why I came and said something. Because if you look at the messages, if a nigga tell me, especially if it's a nigga that I feel is nice or something. He tell me I got this going on, I got this going on, and I know we ain't really helping motherfuckers make their way, and you kind of pull on my heartstring a little bit, so I hit you with the, you know what, I'll compensate you for gas if you make it out here or some shit like that. And then niggas was on his head. You was supposed to send them 200. You only sent them 100. He
I'm
said,
gonna be
be happy
honest
he
with
sent
you.
them anything.
I'm about to say unpopular opinion, right?
Mm.
I don't know if how about this? I don't know how popular my opinion is about to be. But what the fuck does that got to do with Achilles? Like that ain't his
The
nigga, his
only thing it got
homeboy,
something to
his
do
son
with
or
him is
nothing.
because with him pulling on his heartstrings, he did come out of his mouth and say in the message, if you drive here, then I will compensate you for gas. But that's if you drive here. It didn't say shit about home. It ain't say shit about nothing else. He said I will compensate you for
But
gas
but
when
but
you
Sco,
drive
but Sco,
here.
but Sco, but hold on, Sco. To be play, I've just never heard of somebody paying for half of a travel.
I
But
have.
okay,
Like,
like
am I
too,
missing
I'm
something?
about
Yes.
to say like
Yes.
it's very much so possible.
Yes.
Like it's not
Nah, it
like that's
definitely makes sense.
crazy in battle rap outside of battle rap. Like I don't know. I think people just need to stop making themselves other people's responsibilities. Like if it wasn't like you are expecting a league owner Well, I don't. Well, legal on somebody to fully accommodate somebody where it started off. The niggas was supposed to be paying the league. This is not. I don't necessarily. I don't know. Like I just don't think that it's his responsibility. And I mean, if I'm taking for what's being said for face value, if he said that I got your gas money here, for me, when I take words literally like that, that implies one way.
Thank you.
For me, that implies one way. And that's why here go negotiation and all of that shit right there too. That's why you need to further clarify. Like you need to make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. You said here, okay, what about getting back home? Cause I would have read straight through that. Like, you said here, what about home?
And the reason I said that is because you know how many times my nigga done got booked for something and I said, "Ooh, I want to go." And we switch up to driving. Different shit has to get negotiated for the simple fact is now my ass want to go. So now we got to negotiate something different. So yes, all of that comes into
But
play
go, but go, but go. If a league tell you they paying for your travel, that's to and from. I'm trying to figure out where would the breakdown in that
because he said
situation happen? Where would the miscommunication
because
happen?
if you look at the text messages because and that's why he didn't post all of them, but I read between the lines. The first part of that text message that he cut off, Achilles told him, "Okay, keep me posted." So he was asking him about him getting there. The next message, Mozzie said, "Okay, well, what if I drive? Because my girl gotta come and it's gonna be a little cheaper." Da 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 da. Achilles said, "Okay, yeah, I understand that that's a little cheaper. So if you drive here, I will compensate you for driving here." None of that says anything about I'm compensating your whole travel. He says, if you drive here, I will compensate you for driving here. Ain't say
I'm
shit
gonna be
about getting
honest.
home.
That's why people gotta be very clear and concise and specific about what they asking for and shit like that. That's why there's a thing called contracts and shit. I'm gonna be honest because if we was just going based off of word of mouth and all of that shit, fuck that. Fuck would have we not? We're not going based off of that. Like it was never Achilles and them responsibilities to get you here to begin with, because clearly like they expect the niggas to get themselves there. If you wanted help with transportations there and from, you should have been very clear about that. We need to learn. Let this be a lesson, right? This goes past battle rap. Don't leave things up to interpretation. Make sure you know exactly